Hi there and welcome to my channel. Today I'm working on a 2-page layout spread. So I have some photos from our trip in 2020 and I'm at those last couple of pictures, but I created this kit for these pictures and they're all, anything kind of desert, cactus, southwest, whatever you want to call it. And it's really kind of whittling down. I do have these papers, a lot of them from Prima Marketing. I want to say it's Golden Desert, but you could check my blog for the exact name of the kit. This is an older paper line, but it's so gorgeous. There's a lot of metal or metallic in it. It's just so pretty. So I know you know what I'm talking about when I say I don't want to use it, but also I need to use it. But anyhow, I had seen a layout previously where people use these sheets that have all the pocket card cutouts, and they just pretty much use that as a decorative piece like for their layout base. So I really wanted to kind of try that, but I felt like I was covering too much of the pretty, and then the stuff that was shown wasn't what I really wanted, so it wasn't working. These papers are double-sided, which again, it's a tough one because these papers are so gorgeous. I mean, look at that graduate color of this a sunrise. I mean, it's just so pretty. That pink and those oranges with the bright blue of the pictures that I took. Anyhow, I'm getting lost in the paper. And so I was going to do that. And then, it just, like I said, this paper is so pretty and I only have so much of it left. I didn't want to just cut and guess. I really wanted to think hard about what I wanted to do. So I decided to grab some cardstock, and I grabbed this really pretty blue because it matched the sky in the pictures. And then I decided, okay, I'm cutting through this. I'm definitely going to use these two papers. This one right here with the like I said, the metallic cactuses, and then the other one that I have with the really pretty cactuses in bloom, gorgeous paper as well. And I bought a few sheets of that one because I used it in other things. But I cut it ends up being 3 4-inch strips of this paper. Originally, I was going to put them on the outside of the 2-page spread. So on the left page, it would be on the left side, and of course on the right page. On the right side. But as I'm kind of looking at it and spreading it out, which you'll see here, I realized I wanted it to be in the center. So I moved it on that side and I realized, yes, I do like that because it really kind of makes the 2-page spread flow together. So I really like that. Now, again, what am I going to do? So I look at the pictures. A couple of these, there's a lot of sky up above. So you'll see me later trim some of those down. I'm going to cut this piece 6 inches, or at the 6-inch mark. So basically cutting it in half, and I'm going to put them horizontally to, again, kind of flow from the left to the right side. I really like that flowing feeling when I'm doing a 2-page spread. I don't always do that. If you follow my channel or if you're a subscriber of my channel, sometimes I'll use a sketch that is supposed to be for a 1-page sketch. And then, or I should say, I do 2 1-page sketches, but because I use the same paper line, it does coordinate. But like you'll notice, sometimes it doesn't always flow. Now, again, it's not necessary, but in this particular case, I really wanted to do that. So on the back side of that metallic cactus paper, again, they're double-sided. It's just this really beautiful, oh my gosh, the color is in my mind and I can't even think of what I wanted to call it, like a clay pot, color. So I cut that, again, I'm using this paper, there's only so much you can hoard, right? It's like sewers. I know I used to sew, and you don't want to use the fabric, or you buy the fabric because it's gorgeous, but then you don't want to use it because it's so pretty, which defeats the whole purpose. And I know a lot of us paper crafters do that. So if you have a paper like that, cut into it, use it. It's going to look so pretty with your pictures. So I, again, I didn't have a lot of embellishments. You saw me earlier looking at my, the kit that I made. There are some stickers that I have. They're puffy stickers for this collection, which I actually bought a completely different time after buying these papers. So I was really lucky to find it. So I had those stickers, but I really didn't have a whole lot of others. But also I didn't want to cover up the pictures that I have, and I didn't want to cover the paper, to be honest with you. So I looked at that sheet that has those cut aparts, and I am going to use one of the 4x6 ones, and then a couple of these smaller, they're a little bit smaller than 3x4, but I'm going to call them 3x4 cards just because I didn't do an exact measurement. But you see how I layered those like on top of each other, just kind of tilted them. I love, 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 love that because I'm able to use more of them. And the one that's underneath has words. I want to say it says like something like desert vibes or something like that. So it's just perfect just to add a couple words, and it totally describes the layouts, and it doesn't take away any of the prettiness of the paper because it's pretty too. So I went ahead and adhered everything down. You know me, I don't like to show all that because it just seems to me like something you probably don't want to see. But I just put some adhesive using my ATG gun and adhered them down. If you noticed, I grabbed this pink piece of cardstock that just happened to be on the side of my desk. And because I thought it just needed another pop of color, I chose pink because the blooms on the cactuses are pink tones. And I think it's just enough. And it's just a little, I think it's a half an inch. And it's just perfect there. So I added the postcard that I also bought at the Saguaro National Park or National Forest. I'm not sure. So it worked out perfect up there in that top right corner. And I was going to center it in that blue spot, but it just seemed like there was just too much, I'm going to say white space, even though the paper is blue. And so I really liked it tucked in against the papers. I think it just looks really good there. And it also allows a little bit of, like splatter and stuff that I'll do later. Again, with these pictures, I just kind of press them against the paper that's already there. So it already kind of aligned it for me. Again, putting down the pocket cards or the pocket cards. I mentioned earlier that I was going to layer them on. So again, I'm really happy with the placement. I'm going to go ahead and adhere them where I have them. Nothing special. And then again, I'm going to work on, the kind of the title, if you want to call it that, the journaling, things like that. So here are the stickers that I'm talking about. Look at how cute those are. They're just really basic, cactus and some of the blooms. And then there's these little circles that say stuff like, look up and, it's a beautiful day, things like that. So I use those first, and I'm not even sure if I really show you when I'm putting them down. Sorry, this is obviously it's a voiceover, but I do decide, like I mentioned, to use a 4x6 card for that bottom right side on the right side of the page. And I do something really fun with it. I don't show it, but you'll see it at the end when I show off the layout. I use some paper strips or journaling strips to put my journaling, and I put them right there on the card itself. So it just, I don't know, it just gave it something kind of cool, something different. I've never done something like that before. So I was really happy with that as well. Another one of these cards I used for my journaling spot, and not the bigger one, the smaller one over on the left side. But I just love using the product that I have because it kind of makes me think a little bit more outside the box. Because sometimes I'm talking about myself, not necessarily you. You take the lazy way out and you just throw all these things on, but I like to be creative. I like to either make my own embellishments or my own titles. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with not making your own if using prepackaged things, because I obviously do that as well. But every so often I like to get out of my comfort zone and do something a little bit more creative. And like I said, think outside the box and really do something different with my layouts. But anyhow, I hope you like this video so far. And if you do, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to respond. Also, if you're not already, please hit that subscribe button down below. I'm getting really close to 1,000, folks. Well, really close. I've got more than 2,000, or 200. But I just feel I'm so excited every time I see those numbers go up. So if you're not already a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. I do post 2 videos a week. at least 2 videos a week. One is always scrapbooking, and the other is whatever it is I'm creating in the command center. The command center is the name of my craft room and also the name of my blog. I'll also have a link to my blog because I do put, excuse me, I do put like, the product names or any like additional information that I forgot to mention while I'm filming, or that I think you might need, like measurements, things like that. It's just easier for me to type it in my blog than to type it in the information box. That's just me. But again, I'll have a link to that in the information box, as well as my Instagram account, just all the good stuff. But anyhow, like I said again, thank you so much for watching. I do some splatter over on the corners. I do the journaling on the journaling box, like I mentioned, and just adding those stickers, which is always just a really fun thing. But stay tuned till the end because I do show what the completed layout looks like, and I think you're gonna like it because I know I do. Thanks again for watching, and if you have any questions, like I said, leave a comment. Bye. So apparently I'm not done talking, but I just wanted to show you a little bit of a close-up of when I'm putting those stickers down. But aren't those fun? They're puffy stickers. I don't buy stuff like that. I mean, I think I just bought them because they coordinated, but that was really fun. So I did use that 4x6 card for my main journaling. And then see over here on the left where I have, or I should say on the left side of this page as well, I have that journaling box, and I'll add more journaling there. I do decide to add some splatter over on that top corner here and also on the other side. Now this product is no longer available. It's from Fun Stamper's Journey, which went out of business, or they got bought out by Spellbinders. And I know Spellbinders was selling them for a while, but I don't think they're available anymore. But you can definitely use any of your like sprays or watered down paint, anything like that. But it's just a little bit of something that just adds, I don't know, just takes away that white space. I guess I'm not really a white space type person, but see how it just adds a little something more. I just love that. But one thing to note too, the pictures that you're seeing, it's my son that's standing next to the cactuses. He's 6'5", so that shows you how huge these saguaros are. But again, thanks for watching and enjoy your day. Bye.